There is a part of you that nobody can see. It does not have a face. It does not have a voice you can hear with your ears. Yet it is the deepest part of who you are. It is the place where your thoughts live, where your feelings grow, where your dreams, fears, love, and pain quietly rest. And hidden inside every human being are two mysterious parts that many people confuse all the time, the soul and the spirit. Some people think they are exactly the same. Others have never stopped to wonder if there is even a difference. But the mystery becomes beautiful when you begin to understand it. Because knowing the difference between your soul and your spirit can change the way you see yourself, and even the way you see God. Imagine a candle burning in a dark room. The candle itself is like your body. The soft glowing light is like your soul. But the fire deep inside the candle, the invisible force giving life to the flame, is like your spirit. Your body connects you to the physical world. Your soul connects you to yourself. And your spirit connects you to God. That is the difference. Your soul is the part of you that feels emotions. It is where happiness lives. Sadness lives there too. Fear, excitement, anger, peace, memories, desires, and personality all flow through the soul. When someone says, "I feel broken," it is often the soul hurting. When you laugh until your stomach aches, your soul is rejoicing. When music moves you to tears, when a story touches your heart, when you miss someone you love, your soul is responding. The soul is deeply emotional. It is personal. It is the part that makes you uniquely you. But the spirit is different. Your spirit is deeper than emotion. It is the hidden place inside you that reaches for eternity. It is the part of you that longs for meaning, truth, and connection with God. The spirit is where faith lives. It is where conviction whispers softly when nobody else is around. It is where you sense right and wrong even before someone explains it to you. Have you ever felt something inside telling you not to do something bad, even when nobody would find out? That quiet warning often comes from the spirit. Have you ever looked at the stars at night and suddenly felt small, yet somehow deeply connected to something greater than yourself? That stirring comes from the spirit too. The soul asks, "How do I feel?" The spirit asks, "What is true?" The soul can be excited one moment and discouraged the next. It changes like the weather. But the spirit searches for something eternal, something that does not change. This is why people can have everything the world offers and still feel empty inside. They may feed the body with comfort. They may feed the soul with entertainment. But the spirit still hungers for God. And nothing else can truly satisfy it. Long ago, many people believed the human being was made of three parts: body, soul, and spirit. The body helps us touch the world. The soul helps us experience life. The spirit helps us connect with heaven. Together, they shape who we are. But sometimes these parts fight against each other. Your soul may want revenge when someone hurts you. Yet your spirit whispers forgiveness. Your soul may crave attention, pride, or selfish desires. Yet your spirit quietly calls you toward love, kindness, and truth. That inner battle is something almost every human being understands. Even adults feel it. Even strong people feel it. Sometimes your soul becomes wounded by life. Harsh words, betrayal, loneliness, failure, and heartbreak can leave deep scars inside a person. A wounded soul may become fearful, angry, or hopeless. But the spirit is often the place where healing begins. That is why some people find peace even in terrible situations. Their souls may still hurt, but deep inside, their spirit holds on to hope. There are moments in life when the soul becomes loud and restless. The noise of worries, emotions, and desires fills the heart like a stormy ocean. But the spirit speaks softly. Very softly. You usually hear it in quiet moments. In prayer. In silence. In kindness. In worship. In moments of deep reflection. The Spirit does not scream for attention. It gently calls you toward light. And perhaps that is why so many people miss it. The world teaches people to constantly feed the body and entertain the soul. Bigger houses. More money. More fame. More pleasure. More distractions. But very few people stop to care for the Spirit. Yet the Spirit matters more than most people realize. Because one day, every beautiful thing in this world will fade. Youth fades. Possessions disappear. Even our physical bodies grow weak over time. But the Spirit reaches beyond this temporary world. It carries the longing for eternity inside every human heart. That is why humans search for meaning. Why they ask questions about life, death, love, heaven, and purpose. Those questions rise from the Spirit. And maybe that is also why people feel empty when they ignore it for too long. A thirsty spirit can make a person feel lost, even when life looks successful on the outside. But when the Spirit is alive with faith, hope, love, and truth, something powerful begins to happen. Peace grows. Purpose grows. Compassion grows. Strength grows. Not the kind of strength that comes from muscles or power, but the quiet strength that helps people keep going through pain, loss, and fear. The soul may cry. The Spirit still believes. The soul may tremble. The Spirit still hopes. The soul may become exhausted. The Spirit still reaches upward toward God. And perhaps the most beautiful mystery of all is this. God understands both. He understands the tears of the soul and the hunger of the Spirit. He sees every hidden wound nobody else notices. Every fear. Every silent prayer. Every lonely night. Every question buried deep inside the heart. And He cares. Maybe right now your soul feels tired. Maybe life has been heavy lately. Maybe your emotions feel tangled and confusing. But deep inside you, there is still a Spirit quietly reaching for light, truth, peace, and love. Do not ignore that voice. Because the soul may help you experience life. But the Spirit helps you understand why life matters in the first place. And when the soul and Spirit finally work together. When your emotions, thoughts, and desires begin to align with truth, love, and faith, something beautiful happens inside a person. They become whole. Not perfect. But whole. And in a noisy world filled with confusion, fear, and endless distractions, perhaps that quiet wholeness is one of the greatest treasures a human being can ever find.